the first thing that you're going to want to do is get your chilled butter out of the refrigerator. You're going to need 3/4 cups of butter for this recipe, and you're just going to cut the butter into small chunks, and you're going to put them into a bowl and put them back in the refrigerator to keep them chilled until we get ready to use them in another part of the recipe. Now we're going to start by preparing the dough. You want to start by using 2 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour. Next, you are going to want to add 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Next, you want to add 2 tablespoons of sugar and 4 tablespoons of baking powder. Now we're going to use the chilled butter that we placed in the refrigerator earlier. You're going to go ahead and incorporate that into the flour mixture. You can use a regular kitchen knife, or if you have a pastry knife, you can use that as well to cut the butter into smaller pieces while incorporating it into the mixture. After you have the butter in the mixture, you're going to go ahead and you're going to add your 1.5 cups of buttermilk. At this point, the ingredients are ready to be mixed together. This dough is going to be heavy and thick, so you want to make sure that you put a lot of muscle into it to make sure all the ingredients are incorporated together well. Once your dough is at a sticky consistency, you want to go ahead and add your 6 to 8 ounces of sharp cheddar cheese. I don't give you a specific amount on how to use because some people like a little bit more cheese, so you can use more or less if you like. Once you put the cheese in there, you're going to have to put your hands in there and you're going to have to pull that sticky dough apart to make sure that the butter and the cheese is well incorporated and is not concentrated in one area. Now that the ingredients are well incorporated and the cheese is added, you're going to want to take a cookie sheet and line it with wax paper. I end up having to use 2 cookie sheets to do this. And then you're going to take a kitchen spoon, or if you have a small ice cream scoop, that might work best because it's a little less messier. I didn't have one, so I had to use what I had. You're going to take that spoon and you're going to get some dough and you're going to put it on there and try to roll it into a ball as best as possible and set it on a cookie sheet. You're going to continue to do this until your cookie sheet is full, and then you're going to take your spoon and you're just going to gently press on top of the dough balls to try to press them down to a flat state. Now that the dough is placed on the cookie sheet, you're going to go ahead and place these in your 400-degree preheated oven for about 15 minutes. While your dough is cooking, you're going to go ahead and start making the toppings. You're going to add 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 cup of melted butter, and fresh parsley to a bowl, and you're just going to mix and set it to the side until your biscuits are done. Once your biscuits are done, you're going to remove them from the oven and immediately add your butter mixture to the top of them. You want to make sure that you spread the butter on each biscuit evenly to ensure that each has the right taste. Once you are finished adorning your biscuits with the butter mixture, this is what your final product should look like. They are ready to eat immediately, and yes, they do taste a lot like Red Lobster biscuits. If you close your eyes and you did a taste test, you would definitely have to stop and think which one came from Red Lobster's and which one came from Quisha's Creative Eats Kitchen. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy, and please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.